Now let's move on to lesson six, which is the colors. This is very exciting. I'm very excited to talk about and discuss about colors because I love colors, specifically color blue and yellow. Black is the absence of color. Hmm. Hi, this is Ambo. So now we are on our lesson six, and I hope you're still holding on to that grudge just before we dive into the actual program. So now, for the colors, there are you might see on your editing platforms, even on your phones, etc. There is hue, saturation, and value, right? Value is also part of the elements of design. So I just intact it to colors. So there are differences with hue, saturation, and value. So for hue, it refers to the specific color of an object, such as red, blue, and green, right? So saturation describes the intensity or purity of color, ranging from vibrant and vivid to dull and muted. Value, on the other hand, represents the lightness or darkness of color, with higher values indicating lighter shades and lower values indicating darker shades. So there are quite a lot of meaning on the colors. So learning the psychology of colors is really important for graphic designers, especially me, because it empowers us to create designs that effectively communicate messages, resonate with target audiences, and achieve desired outcomes. By understanding how colors influence emotions, perceptions, and behaviors, designers can strategically use color to evoke specific responses and send intended meanings. Like when you use red, it means power, excitement, strength, love, and energy. When we talk about orange, it means confidence, success, bravery, sociability. For yellow, creativity, happiness, warmth, cheer. For green, nature, healing, freshness, quality. For blue, trust, peace, loyalty, competence. For pink, compassion, sincerity, sophistication, and sweet. For purple, royalty, luxury, spirituality, ambition. For brown, dependable, rugged, trustworthy, simple. For black, formality, dramatic, security, ambitious. For white, clean, simplicity, innocence, honest. So these are the things that people perceive when they see a specific color. If you will take an observation just within yourself, you might not think about these things unless you are questioned, unless you are asked. You will know that red symbolizes power when you are asked what is the symbolism of red. Try to make it an exercise to ask question about a specific color and what it symbolizes. It's just very easy. It is perceived by people. It is by point of view of people, but majority of the people in this world perceive these colors with these meanings just because it is perceived on how they look at the nature and the environment. So there are also color modes. The color modes for RGB and CMYK, which are the two common colors that are used in designing. So for RGB, red, green, blue, they are used for digital displays such as computer monitors, TVs, and mobile devices. So additive color mode, where colors are created by combining varying intensity of red, green, and blue light, are under the RGB. So remember, RGB is an additive color. So RGB color produces a wide range of vibrant colors suitable for digital designs. So they are ideal for projects intended for viewing on screens such as websites, social media graphics, and digital advertisements. So for CMYK, cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. So if the RGB is red, green, and blue, CMYK is cyan, magenta, yellow, and K for black. So they are more likely on print designs, such as posters, brochures, and business cards. So whenever that you do such things, print materials or the tangible printable designs, you should use CMYK for better and realistic viewing of the material or of the print. So if the RGB is called as additive color, CMYK is the subtractive color. So it is color mode where colors are created by subtracting varying percentages of cyan, magenta, yellow, and black ink on paper. So if you ask why the inks in your printer are just CMYK, because it is meant for only for print designs. All right. So they produces a more limited color gamut compared to RGB, but it's optimized for accurate color reproduction in print. So color modes such as this CMYK are essential for ensuring that printed designs appear as intended and match the colors displayed on screens. But my always reminder to my students whenever that they are choosing color for their design is just to limit the number of colors in the design to a three or fewer just to ensure a visual cohesion and simplify communication. So it maintains brand consistency, it improves accessibility, and reduces print costs. This approach helps create clear, impactful designs that effectively convey the intended message to the audience. So my only rule whenever that you are choosing those three colors or maybe a little fewer is to always use 60-30-10 rule. That is a simple guideline for creating a balanced color scheme in a design. It suggests allocating 60% of the design to a dominant color, 30% to a secondary color, and 10% to an accent color. So this distribution ensures visual harmony and prevents overwhelming the viewer with too many colors. So the dominant color sets the tone for design, the secondary color complements the dominant color, and the accent color adds a pop of contrast and visual interest. So, by following this rule, designers can create cohesive and visually appealing designs that effectively communicate right through their message. And that's it for the colors for lesson 6. And after the colors, we will dive right into the typography. I'm also excited for this one, so make sure to check it out.